Hello, hello, this is Counterattack, and we're continuing with our playthrough of Burning Banners. We're playing the campaign titled The Great Goblin Raid. It's summer of year 1. Before we get going, I just want to give my appreciation to the designer who's active on Board Game Geek. Also left some comments on my first video calling out some errors I made, so let me go over those errors. So when I ended a player's turn on the first season, I would just reveal the Arcane study marker for that player and then process it. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do it for all players. Players perform Arcane study. So that put Fjordland at a disadvantage because the goblins got to refresh their spells, but Fjordland did not on their turn. The other error he noticed was that I played this spell, the Living Grimoire, and you're supposed to play it with another spell. A tome must be played in conjunction with a spell. So I had played it with, I believe it was this Blessing, Gaida's Favor. I was thinking a Blessing is just a special kind of spell. It is not. Spells are spells. Blessings are blessings, and I think the common denominators, they're all magic. So I was thinking magic versus spell. So a tome must be played with a spell, not a blessing. But we're just gonna roll with that, not roll anything back. And we're gonna get into summer of year 1. Okay, we're starting with the goblin's turn. Look at the sequence of play. We're in the income phase. It says the active kingdom may disband its siege engine. We're going to do that. We're going to disband this siege engine. The reason is it's very slow, and I think I want to rebuild it like over here somewhere. Okay. Then some faction-specific things. The Shashka kingdoms, which the goblins are considered a Shashka's kingdom, may lay waste to any number of settlements they control. So that basically means razing a settlement to the ground, and I think I'm going to do that actually. So in a moment, we're going to have to pay for each settlement we control. And so I want to pay less by raising one to the ground. We also get to re-loot the settlement. Also, I feel like there's a decent number of Fjordland units coming up on this settlement. I'm inclined to just raise that settlement to the ground, get the money for it, rather than have it get recaptured. So we'll go ahead and raise it. We get to re-loot it, so that's 3 gold. The Shashka, or the goblins, I should say, currently have 8 gold, so now they're up to 11. Okay, it's been raised. They lose this control marker. So I do have to be careful, because if I lose these 2 settlements, game over for the goblins, right? I have to make sure I have a settlement. Then we do the income step. Goblins do not have an income level, but Shashka kingdoms pay 1 gold for each control marker. If they can't pay it, they suffer collapse. Like I said, I had 11 gold now, I think. So I just paid 2, 1, 2. I think I don't have any errors there. Yeah. Now we do the activation phase. That's where all the fun stuff happens. So we're going to refresh all of our units that are marked spent. Okay, I have done that. Additionally, any locked characters unlock. Okay, I think the first thing I want to do is this Goblin Warrior over here. It's going to come down 1, 2, 3 and attack Barzarak. Okay. I guess I better check to see if there's any spells I want to cast on either side. No. There are spells I would cast from the Fjordland, but their spellcasters are too far away. So 2 white dice, no hits. Barzarak gets 2 dice, 1 for the settlement, garrison, and 1 for being in a mountain wilderness. Got 1 hit back, destroys this Goblin Warrior. I suppose I should have just gone with the troll here, the hill troll. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, attack. And that gets 2 black dice, oops, and a white die. Okay, we got 2 hits, plus I get to roll for a critical here. 2 hits, okay. So there's still the chance that the settlement could survive. And I got 1 hit back, but 2 versus 1, we win. The troll must advance. As it advances, it loots 3 gold, and we throw our control marker on there. I think we're going to go ahead and now cast this spell. It doesn't require a spellcaster. Place a wandering monster within 3 hexes of a lair. So we randomly draw a monster. And what is it? It's a marsh troll. So we're going to put it within 3 hexes of a lair. I think I'm inclined to put it here. Now each faction comes with 3 monster control markers. A wandering monster gets the active player's control marker, so we're in charge of this monster now. I actually think I'd rather put it within 3 hexes of this layer down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't quite do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll put the marsh troll in the marsh. That's thematic. I'm now going to command this monster. It says monsters conduct strikes. So I haven't shown that what a strike is yet, but it's not a sea monster, it's not flying, it's not a mage, so it's an other. It strikes adjacent hexes. Okay, and I know it's not any of those things because there's no icons in the lower left, so this is a pretty vanilla monster. So we'll go ahead and mark him done, I guess. And he's going to strike this guy. So what a strike is just an attack without engaging in simultaneous combat. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and strike. We've got 1 hit. That's enough to kill this unit. Now I'm going to cast another. I happen to have 2 monster cards, so this one's Black Tide. Place a wandering sea monster in a sea hex adjacent to a coastal hex. Okay, so that's cool. So I'm casting it. I'm looking at Fjordland's spells to see if they have anything that can cancel, because there are mages up where I want to cast I'm going to cast it here. I don't see anything. So we'll get the sea monsters, which is not that as many. Randomly select one. It's the hammerhead walrus. That is a fun creature. Very similar to the other monster. Let's go ahead and throw that there. And it's going to go ahead and attack, or strike, I should say, Thor. Got 1 hit. I should point out a strike can do a maximum of 1 hit unless you get a critical hit, in which it gets 2. So do 1 hit here. I think we'll just take damage on this. Keep Thor in game. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I think I'm going to try to clear a path to Belganaut. So first, this hobgoblin will come down like this. That's a 2 white, 1 black versus 2 white. Let me check the spells available. I don't see any I want to cast now. I want to save them for later. Here's the hobgoblin. Got 1 hit. Here's the freeborn. Freeholder, 0 hits. Okay, so did some damage there. Now we'll do this goblin here. Same thing. No one's casting any spells. 1 hit. Let's see if it explodes. Nope. It's the defenders. 2 hits. Hobgoblin takes a damage. I'm going to keep trying to bash my way in. 1, 2, 3. Attack this guy now. Same situation. 1 hit. No hits in return. Damaged. Now I think I'm going to pay 2 gold to build some goblin elites. So this is a 2 white die unit, moves 3, but it has ranged ability, which means it wins ties. So it's going to come down here. 1, 2, attack the same unit from before. Still don't want to cast any spells. 1 hit, here's the defender. No hits. Cleared. And they're going to decline to advance. Okay, I think we're going to build a big dog now. So we got $6 or gold. We can build a mountain troll. This thing's got 3 black dice. So we can build it at Seakirk here. And even though there's an enemy unit next to it, it's a port. So I would need 2 enemy units to block it from building anything. And it's going to, well, do I want it to attack? Yeah, I want it to attack this guy. We're going to try to clear this ranger. Okay, let me see if there's any spells that the Fjordland would want to cast. Yeah, they're going to. Okay, so there's a spellcaster within 2 range. This is a 4 range spell. Cloud of Darkness. Cast in a big cloud. I have to discard a spell to do this. We'll discard Dust Devil. And I can cancel an attack or strike against target hex. So this is the target hex. This guy's attack is canceled. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the greatest move. I'm going to spend 3 gold. I'm down to 1 gold. I'm spending my goblin's gold pretty fast now. I'm going to build the siege engine that I dismantled earlier here. And it can go 2, 1, 2. It's going to attack Bogonote. It cancels out the fortification, so it gets 1 black die. Here we go. Oh, that was almost an 8, but it was a 1, so that's a miss. I guess Kark's Troubadour is gonna sing to Kark, the Lord God, Kark, whatever. Reroll. Oh, that's a reroll of D6. Oh, shoot. So he's not doing that. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and roll for the defense. Missed, so the siege engine survived. We're low on money, so let's go ahead and do this attack up here against this city, or settlement, I should say. I don't see any spells worth defending with. Missed. Yeah, that was a miss. And then the defender. Miss. Okay. You know what? Kark's Troubadour, his name is actually Siskar. He's going to re-roll that D6. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm cheating. I should have re-rolled. I wanted to re-roll one of the attack dice, but it's too late. I already saw the outcome, so never mind. We'll use that somewhere else. I think we'll send these goblin sneaks down. See, it's got a little kind of lightning bolt symbol there, so that means they can do ambushes if they want. So they're going to come around here. And the question is, do I want to do a regular attack or an ambush? I think we're going to do an ambush. So if I do a regular attack, I roll 1 die against them, and then they do like 2 dice back, right? Instead, I can do an ambush. That means I get to just do a strike, like the monsters do strikes, and then they can strike back if they survive, which is okay. So I'm going to do a strike. It ignores terrain. I missed. Okay, and then this may have been dumb, but they get to strike back. They're rolling 2 dice. No strikes back. But if they had 2 hits, only one of them would count. Strikes only do 1 hit unless it's a critical hit. Okay, I see something fun. This guy here in Seakirk, he's gonna end his move, and he's gonna, instead of attacking as his action, he's gonna do a sea movement as his action. He's in a port, so a sea movement starting in a port is 6 sea moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. So that's going to cause some problems, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to spend my last coin to build another one of those guys. And he's going to start in Seakirk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's why on turn 1, I thought Seakirk was the most important hex on the entire map, and I was unable to protect it. Okay, so we're getting a little bogged down in here. I was hoping to take Belgranaut this turn, but just like too many units. I'm finding like you don't want to do even battles, right? Like it just ends up like one hit or canceled out hits. You want like to go in with overwhelming force like I was trying to do with this guy, but of course their spell canceled him out. So I think these guys are just gonna like attack here, trying to knock them out. Okay, so this guy's gonna just attack straight there. No hits, shoot, and then their defense is 1 hit. Let me make sure that's a 2 white dice. Yep, so this guy's dead. I'm gonna try this. So, wow, my goblin assault is fizzling out. I thought for sure it'd be overwhelming. I got a hit, here's the defense. No hits, okay, looked out there. So it doesn't clear anything out though, but it does damage there. We'll keep Astrid. Been keeping this hill troll in reserve. 1, 2, 3. Remember, all goblin units treat mountains as plains. So this should be a good one. 2 black and a white. 1 potential critical hit. Nope, I don't think I've gotten too many of those. For defense, 2 hits, wow. So this guy takes a hit. Yeah, this is getting scary. Yeah. I think this Goblin Warrior will come up here, attack. Nope, defense. 1 hit, oof. Okay, that's why you don't use Goblin Warriors as your main force. Okay, I'm out of money. This is not good. I think this guy's going to spend 2 moves to get into this swamp. And then he's going to do a C move over to here. And that was his turn. I think we're spent. You know, I forgot to use this guy. I'm pretty sure. So he'll come in handy during defense though, I guess. Okay, Goblin's turn's over. It's time for some Arcane study, and this is where I made a mistake in the first turn. I'm supposed to do both of these. Okay, so the Goblins only get to replenish a treasure if they don't, but they don't have one. 1 blessing or 3 spells. They have 0 spells, so they're going to go for the 3 spells. 1, 2, 3. There they are, in case you want to pause and look at them. Okay. And then these guys do have a glyph, so they can replenish a treasure. They don't have any. They have a single blessing, and I think they want to keep that blessing. They have a single spell. I think they're going to discard it. It's like a defensive spell. I think they want to, so you can always discard 1 of whatever category you're in. I think they want to try to find some more offensive type spells. So got these guys here. Okay, now it's, now we'll grab this one that was extra and randomize these. I'm sure you can follow them, but I'm closing my eyes and trying to mix them up. Okay, I have no idea. There we go. So now it's time for Fjordland. Okay, Fjordland gets its income, 9. We're adding it to 0, which is very sad. We unlock our 1 locked hero, and then we're gonna refresh all our units. Okay, that's been done. So what are we gonna do here? It's a tough situation for Fjordland. I think I'm gonna abandon this little area over here, and I definitely need to deal with this situation down here. So, I think Thor and his freeholders, they're going to start their turn. They're going to do a C move first. They can go 8 since they're at a port. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. down here. Then the question is, so this is a port, so it's not besieged. We need 2 units there to be besieged. So I could attack. I can continue moving. That might be worth doing. I can recover this unit. I can pay 1 to heal it. That might be worth it. I think it's going to... We're going to move. We're going to now use the rest of our movement. 1. Can go up to 3. I think we'll just stop there. And I think we're going to recover. I'm going to spend 1 of our 9 gold to flip this unit. So normally this unit costs 2. On its damage side, it's only 1. So we're going to flip it. So it's like a healing. You have to be in or adjacent to a settlement, kind of like building. And again, you have to follow the same rules for building. So it can't be besieged, but this one's not. Okay, next. This guy, he's going to move 1. And he's going to do his C move in the middle of his move. Remember, the Fjordland can do a C move in the middle of their move, or at the beginning or whatever. It's a free action. You can't C move twice in a turn, but you can do it as a free action instead of as an action after move, unlike other factions. So from a port, it can go 8 because it's normally 6, but plus 2. So maybe we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to attack these guys. During the battle magic phase, we can cast spells. The attacker can cast spells. They're going to cast this cantrip. Battle magic has to be within range 3. Astrid's right there. Range 2. Target unit, monster, or garrison gains 1 white die. Cool. So these guys here getting a little powered up. Then the defender may cast cantrips. Now, unfortunately, oh wait, they don't have a hero. Where'd their hero go? Didn't they have another hero? I guess not. Ooh, that's a mistake. They can't cast these kind of spells. I swear I had a hero on here. Yeah, I mean there was one that. Oh yeah, and I don't even know why I'm worried about Siskar. He died. He died a while back. Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, so shoot. So I fumbled the Fjordland in turn 1 while I'm fumbling the goblins in turn 2. So shoot, I was thinking they were kind of safe. So here comes the Sea Raiders. Wow, that is absolutely awful. Defense. Let's see, is there any... No, there's nothing I can do. 2 hits. Bam. Wow, that was rough. Okay, a little demoralizing. This Sea Raider here, he's going to come back here and recover. I have 8 gold. We're now down to 6. We'll recover him here. So I'm thinking he's going to just hold on to that town for a little bit. It's worth 1 income per turn. Let's see what else. All right, Astrid's got a big job. Has a damaged freeholder. Gonna attack. Astrid's gonna tap here, or lock to gain 1 black die if stacked with a freeholder army. So we're looking at this right now for the attacker. And during battle magic, which we're still in, we're also going to cast Summon Morag. So let's see, it is a slick black horror with serpentine necks and an infinity of teeth. Cool, so some monsters named Morag's helping us. So that gives us 2 black dice. There's nothing the other side can do because I was dumb and didn't have a hero for the goblins. Heroes are key in the advanced game. So look at that. We should be able to win that, I hope. Wow, that's not as good as I thought. 3 hits. Okay, the defender. Yeah, they can reduce it. They reduce it by 1 to 2 hits. It's not enough. Gone. Must advance. The goblins lose their control marker. We get to loot. Actually, no, we can't. This is a welcoming settlement. We're not looting friendly settlements. Pretty sure that's true. Yep. The goblins lose that. We get to put our control marker though, and we gain 1 income. The question is, can I hold that settlement? I can't. I'm gonna, in fact, instead of putting my control marker, when you take control of a settlement, you can opt to raise it to the ground. Since it's welcoming, I don't think I can do that, but I can always like discard my control marker and place a raised marker. So we're gonna raise Seakirk. We'll reduce that income back to 9. So this is sort of a scorched earth tactic here. If I don't think I can hold it, I might as well just raise it to the ground. By the way, I thought of raising Belgunot too, but my reading of the rules is a loyal settlement cannot be raised. Now, one thing I want to point out, there are 2 enemies next to this settlement, so it is besieged, as is Belgunot, which is not a port, so only 1 is required to siege it. So I couldn't build here if I wanted to. I can't build here. Okay, next. I have 6 gold, but I want more gold. There's a monster here. It's worth 4 gold if I defeat it. I might be able to do this. So I think the ranger is going to attack it. And I'm going to cast, during battle magic, Northern Rangers. Ranger army gains stealth. If it occupies or is attacking a forest hex, it occupies one, it can convert its 2 white dice into a black die. I'm not even sure if that's worth it or not, but I assume it's better mathematically. I don't know. Why would I do that? I have 2 33% chances or 1 50% chance. It's a tough call. You know what? I'm going to save that for later. I think I'm not a mathematician, but I feel like the 33% chances are better. So instead, I'm going to cast this battle magic, Sudden Fog. So the target stack or monster right there reduces its combat rating by 2. So we'll do that. So it's only a 1. And oh, I know why I wanted to do this. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. So I'm still going to do that. We're going to reduce its attack by 2. So there's only 1. But I wanted to cast this, not for the black die so much, but because I get stealth. So we'll do that. So stealth is, I think we've already saw this. Yeah, we did see a stealth attack with this guy. But again, now that he has stealth, instead of mutual combat, I do a strike first. And monsters, we ignore terrain also. That's very sad. Is there anything I have available to fix that? No, that's very sad. Okay, so now that my stealth attack failed, they do get to attack back. And they got a 6, of course. Okay. Okay. This is a little risky, but I'm going to build a ranger, which is expensive, right here in Fjord, and it's going to attack. A ranger costs 4, so we get $1 back. We're down to $2. I'm American. I keep saying dollars. It's gold. A ranger, when defending in a forest or attacking into a forest, gets an extra die. So we're going to do an attack here. There's really nothing left that can be cast right now. Got 2 hits. Great. There it is. Defender does get 3 dice. 2 for their self, and then 1 for the woods they're in. Got 1. Now, if I add another one, it would tie, but these guys have ranged ability, so it would break the tiebreaker. But I did 2 minus 1 is 1. That's enough to kill these guys because they're fragile. I think he's going to stay there. The reason to stay there is, well, yeah, he's going to stay there. Okay. We have 2 more gold. I think these freeholders, they're just going to move. I don't think I want to attack. I'm just going to move up like this. And my last 2 gold will build the only thing I can build, which is another freeholder. I think these guys are just going to gut it out. These guys are just going to gut it out. You know, maybe they'll come back. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to do that? No, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to make them try to attack this. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, well, so let's do some arcane study. Fjordland's done. Flip these guys. Okay, both have. This shouldn't be surprising. Or I guess yeah, it is surprising. I didn't know it was there. So yeah, so let's do the Fjordland first. So they have nothing right now. So that means, and when you have a glyph, you get to draw blessings, treasures, and spells. No one has spells or treasures. So here's our blessing. Bam. And let's see, let's get 3 spells. 1, 2, 3. There they are. Goblins, they already have 3 spells, but they don't have a blessing, so let me get their blessing. Okay. And the question is, do they want to discard one of these 3 spells? I don't know, I kind of like all of them, so they'll just hold on to those. But they definitely need to build a hero, at least one hero. So the season moves forward into autumn. We take this autumn marker, we're going to mix it in with these guys here. Yeah, I'm closing my eyes. Okay, 2 go up here, 2 go down here, reset. We're ready for the next turn. If you watched this far, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next installment.